here with you again to talk about assessment instruments. And by now you will know that I am an intercultural learning outcomes specialist within the Office of Institutional Data Analysis and Assessment at Purdue, and I'm also an Associate Director of SILMAR. Today the instrument we're going to talk about is called the Intercultural Effectiveness Scale, or the IES. It again is a psychometrically validated tool. Lots of research on the development of this instrument is available. What it measures are three competencies that influence intercultural competence: continuous learning, interpersonal engagement, and hardiness. And it breaks these down into down into two sub-factors. So we have self-awareness and exploration, which we might also consider to be your curiosity quotient. We have world orientation and relationship development. In some ways, those map onto empathy. We have positive regard and emotional resilience. And the emotional resilience is a really important piece. It's an advantage to this tool that you will not find in most other assessment tools. Another advantage to the IES is that every student learner who takes it gets an individualized report, and it tells them what their strengths and their weaknesses are according to this scheme of understanding the tools of intercultural competence. So, for example, you might be high in continuous learning and high in hardiness or resilience, but a little bit introverted. They categorize you as a detective. You enjoy learning, you like to find out stuff, and you maybe need some support on learning how to interact with people, learning how to go beyond your introverted self. So in this sense, an advantage of the tool is it's a great formative as well as a summative instrument. It really fits in nicely in an instructional plan. The IES also comes with an instructor guide. It's not widely available except to those of us who are trained as administrators of the instrument. There are several of us at Purdue who are so trained and can make this available to you if you want to use it. I should have mentioned when I was showing you the report that this instrument also comes with the possibility of creating a plan for getting better, for example, for increasing your self-awareness. This is free. It comes with the purchase of the instrument. It comes immediately to the student. They don't necessarily have to sit down with you, although it's another great teaching tool you can use with this instrument. Another advantage of this particular instrument is that it comes with special pricing for students. You can go right in and purchase it for the students or have the students purchase it for themselves. You don't have to have somebody set up the administration of the exam if you don't want to. One more advantage to this instrument if you are a professor or a graduate student or somebody else with research skills. If you have an approved IRB, there's a way for you to get free IES to be used in your research study. And again, if that's something you think you want to do, come to Dan Jones. If you're taking our intercultural pedagogy training, come to me if you're somebody else at Purdue, and we'll help you figure out how to do that. Disadvantages. Disadvantage to this instrument is it's not as widely used yet in the research literature, although there is some. And I'm showing you here a wonderful little study that was published in the Journal of Nursing Education Practice about study abroad in India. It's a great study because it also uses another tool that we use widely at Purdue, the intercultural competence rubric. A disadvantage to the intercultural effectiveness scale is there are multiple instruments called the intercultural effectiveness scale. So you need to be a little bit careful as you're going out if you're just randomly searching it to find the correct instrument, the one we're recommending here. But that's all I have to say for you today, and thank you for spending time with me learning about the intercultural effectiveness, and I look forward to talking to you next time.